Hello friends, and thank you for joining me on this video where you will witness some simple and quick vegetarian meal ideas for the weekend. I prefer churning some buttermilk and make some butter every Sunday, and today I will also go on and use this butter in making some delicious veg sandwiches for breakfast. There's a detailed video on how I make butter and I'll leave its link in the description box below. After butter is ready, I took out all veggies I have, and here comes my little helper. I will quickly chop some onion, tomato, capsicum, cabbage and grate a carrot. Now in a pan, I'll quickly temper with mustard seeds, jeera and toss in all the veggies one by one and cook them for a few minutes. Then I will add in some roasted coriander and cumin powder, red chili powder, chaat masala, salt to taste and also 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce, and finally I will garnish it with coriander leaves. Some delicious filling is ready for the sandwiches. Then I will smear some butter on the bread and add lots of filling, cover and toast it on a tawa. I will also apply a little butter on top for the golden crunch on the sandwich and toast it on both sides. Delicious, crunchy on the outside, filled with lots of veggies on the inside, sandwiches are ready for breakfast. Well, I was too hungry to plate them, so I just directly enjoyed the sandwiches with my morning dose of coffee. I prefer cleaning smaller parts of home every day, and today I cleaned my home. Cleaning is therapeutic and leaves me with a sense of satisfaction. I know sometimes it can be boring too, and when I don't feel like doing it, I try doing with some pleasant music or interesting podcast being played in the background, which keeps me motivated and the job gets done. Now for lunch, let's prepare some coconut milk rice. First, let's soak 3/4 cup of rice and keep aside. Now let's extract some coconut milk. Add 1 cup of coconut and 1.5 cups of water and extract the thick coconut milk and keep aside. You can also use the store-bought coconut milk instead. I've chopped some veggies and kept ready: onion, carrot, beans, cabbage, green peas. I've also used some green amaranth leaves. I've got ready some ginger, garlic and green chili paste and taken some dry spices and kept along too. Let's start by placing a pressure cooker on the gas stove, adding in some ghee and adding in all the dry spices. I've used saunf, jeera, cinnamon, cardamom and cloves. Then add in the onions, ginger, garlic, green chili paste, all the veggies and then the rice which had been soaked earlier, and then add the coconut milk, salt to taste and finally some green coriander leaves. Cover and cook for 2 whistles. And while my rice is cooking, let's fry some ragi fryams which I had in hand. It is a great compliment along with this dish. I also quickly made some onion raita, adding in chopped onions in curd along with salt and some coriander cumin powder. This coconut milk rice is mildly flavored with some great creamy texture. Do give it a try and let me know how you liked it. It can be made with or without veggies by using only green peas, or without any veggies also it would taste great. And the best part about Sunday meals is having it together with family and enjoying this wholesome meal together. We had it along with some tepache. I'll leave the link to how we made tepache in the description box below. Finally, my countertop was also cleaned after the lunch, and I was so satisfied with that delicious meal we had. Evening we only had biscuits and coffee, and then me and Apta left shopping We shopped for her water bottle and we got some cute stuff for her. I never had any of these cute stuffs as a kid, and it was so cute that I couldn't resist when she asked for it. Then I helped her along with some school work, some homeworks and some project which she had to do, and then I got back to cooking my dinner. Dinner today is going to be very simple vegetable noodles along with some veg manchurians. I started by keeping water to boil along with oil and salt and chopped some veggies, carrot, cabbage, capsicum, onions and also some garlic. Once the water was boiling, I added in the noodles. I had to use it because it has been lying in my pantry for long, and cooked it for 5-10 minutes and then drained it, strained all the water, added some oil and kept aside. In a pan, I've added some oil, added the minced garlic, onion and all the veggies and sauteed for a few minutes. Then added crushed pepper powder, a tablespoon of vinegar, a tablespoon of soya sauce and some tomato sauce, salt to taste, and finally tossed in the noodles. And oops, I was a little messy doing it. Our noodles is ready now. Because I had some filling of the sandwich left, I went on ahead and used it, added in a tablespoon of maida and a tablespoon of corn flour, made it into a dough, made them into small rounds and fried them in oil until golden, and made some veg manchurian out of this to go along with the noodles. This way, my leftover filling was also finished and it was a win-win. We also had some great delicious vegetarian Manchurian to go along with our noodles. After frying the Manchurian balls, I quickly made a sauce by adding in some oil in a pan, added in some garlic, sliced onions, half capsicum, added salt to taste, some crushed pepper powder, a tablespoon of vinegar, soya sauce and a glass of water. And finally, I added in some corn flour slurry and made it to a thick sauce, into which I dropped in these fried vegetarian balls and made a veg manchuri out of it. Finally, I garnished it with some coriander leaves. I plated my noodles along with these Manchurians and served them to my family. Satisfaction is seeing your family enjoying the meals that you have cooked. The Sunday is done right. So this was all about our Sunday meals. Until we meet again, stay happy, stay healthy and stay connected. Signing off, Apurva. Take care. See you soon.